Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another collab and it's supposed to be homeschool resolutions for the new year. I should start off actually by saying Happy New Year to you guys. It's January 1st when this video goes up. And so what I'm going to be kind of talking about in this video is how our homeschool year is going so far and what is working well for us and what I'm changing this year, because there are a few things that we're changing up. One of the things we're changing up is our schedule, and so if you guys are interested in seeing an updated homeschool daily routine schedule video, then give this video a thumbs up. So that I can see that, and if there's enough people who want to see that, then I will film that, because we are changing a few things up. I did post a schedule video at the beginning of this year, but we're going to be changing that up a little bit. So here are some of the things that we are changing in this second semester of the school year. So when you're done watching my video, make sure you check the playlist that is down in the description below and watch some of these other videos that are in this collab today. So the first thing I am changing this semester is my schedule for my kindergartners. I mentioned in a vlog a few weeks ago that I was having a little bit of a hard time splitting my time between my two children who are in junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten, and for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 days of school before Christmas break, I started splitting them up. So I kind of was like stuck, like what do I do? Should I do school on different days, or should I just keep plowing through trying to divide my time between the two of them? What should I do? What I did the last few days before Christmas break was to do, like, we'd start our morning together with our Bible, like we always start our day, and then I would do my daughter who's in senior kindergarten while my junior kindergartner went and played for about an hour, and then I would switch them up. So I kind of did that to divide my day up and divide my time between them, and that really worked well. And so I haven't quite figured out my schedule. I need to do that this week before school starts back again. But anyways, I am going to do something like that where I'm just working on them separately, and that I think is going to go a lot better. For this fall semester, we had done history and geography, and instead of rotating subjects like 2 days a week like we did the previous school year, and doing that all year long, what we did is we just did history and geography as well as his, math, reading and writing and stuff for the fall semester, and we just did that every single day. His history and geography books are finished now, and so we're done that for the year. And for this spring semester, we are doing botany for science, and we're going to be doing that every day. And so I'm excited to get into that, especially with the winter, well, in the couple months coming to a close, and okay, maybe 3 months until winter's coming to a close. We have a long winter here. But botany being about like the plants growing and trees and all that kind of stuff, I think will be really good to study in the spring. The one thing I have to really figure out this week too is what other subject we're gonna do. I was considering doing art this spring semester, but we're doing a lot of art in our homeschool co-op, which is awesome, but I feel like we don't really need to do any more at home. And so I think I'm going to go a bit between a couple of fun things. We have a book of mind benders, which are just little puzzles and stuff to do. And then I have a book on Canadian time and, well, not Canadian time, Canadian money and time. And he did some money math in his Matthew C book this year, and he absolutely loved it. Like, that is the one part of math all year that he said, I want to keep going, can I please do another page? And so I was like, sure, why not? So I think he would enjoy doing this time and money book as well, and so that we'll kind of do those in place of the history and geography. I'm sorry if my thoughts are kind of scattered throughout this video. I feel like I'm not really saying this all in a good order. I don't know. But basically everything I already talked about was about Elijah, my son who's in grade 2. So now a little bit about my daughter, Charity, who is in senior kindergarten. She is doing really well. She is a bright little girl. And she, before we even started school, she was really getting math and understanding it, and she could tell you so many math problems, and she was just really quick to understand that, and she also pretty much taught herself to read. And so we started with Matthew C. Primer. Her birthday is in January, so she is on the older end of senior kindergarten. Now that I think about it, I don't know, I could have started her on Matthew C. Alpha, but I just figured let's just start with Primer anyways. So we did, and she rushed through that and finished the book before Christmas. And so we are starting the grade 1 book, Matthew C. Alpha, next week when we're back to school. So I'm still saying she's in senior kindergarten, but a lot of her work is towards grade 1 now. She is right near the end of her 100 Easy Lessons Learning to Read book, and so her reading level I would definitely see is at a grade 1 level as well. So that's just a little bit of a switch over. It almost feels more like a new school year that we're starting rather than just the second half of the school year, because she is getting more into like the grade 1 readers, into all the grade 1 Bob books that she's reading now, into of course the grade 1 Matthew C. book, a new fresh start in a new book, and then we're also going to be starting Explode the Code. I have the grade 1 Explode the Code book that she is going into, so she's just really progressing well and doing really well this school year. And then my son Simeon is in junior kindergarten, and he's kind of the opposite of Charity as far as age goes. His birthday was November, and so he is very young for junior kindergarten. And so basically my goals for this school year for him were just, I want him to learn his letters. I want him to learn how to hold his pencil, you know, the letter sounds, and just how to write basic letters out. So I didn't really have many goals for him because he is young and school is more just fun, and but really he has come so far in just the like 2 days a week, about 45 minutes each of those days of school. He has been watching Letter Factory probably once or twice a week ever since September as well. But in just those short amounts of focused school time, he knows all of his letters of his alphabet. There might be, if I do the flashcards for all of the letters, and there might be 2 or 3 that he needs help on, but really he is doing great with his alphabet. He can write his name. Every time I hand him a pencil now, he grips it right, which is awesome, because at the beginning of the year, he was just so awkward with it. Like, he just wanted to hold it like, you know, like little kids do. And so he has come so far. We are also working on recognizing letters with him. So we'll count, and I have a paper where I have all his numbers written down, and I just point to them as we count. And he is really coming along with recognizing his letters or his numbers as well. So, for only being halfway through the school year, he has come even so much farther than I thought he would by this time. But he has a tracing book where he writes out his letters, and he's recognizing them. He's really come far. So that's kind of a, I don't know if my video fits the homeschool resolutions name, I guess. I'm mostly just kind of discussing how our school year is going. I did want to say, as far as the resolution goes, my one goal I think for the spring semester is, in general, quality over quantity. And I know sometimes I am very much like, okay, let's get started, let's go, let's finish, let's just do this, and let's just get it done. And so when they're working on their schoolwork, I'm like, okay, you finished, okay, good, on to the next thing. And just, instead of maybe focusing and asking them if they have any questions and kind of discussing stuff, and if we need more time on a certain subject, just not being rushed to get on to the next thing, but just really enjoying teaching that lesson and discussing it, and not just so structured like, okay, we're done that, let's go on to the next thing. And really just enjoying this process of learning. So that is my video for today. Please, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I do have a couple more homeschool videos coming out soon. This video, I wanted just to be kind of an overview on how our year is going, but I am going to be doing an in-depth, halfway through the school year review on both my son's grade 2 curriculum and my daughter's kindergarten curriculum. And so that's going to be coming out in the middle of January. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share if you have some other homeschool friends you think would enjoy watching this video. And I will see you next time. Bye.